There was once a time traveler who had a special device that could take him to any point in history. He loved to explore different eras and cultures and to witness the events that shaped the world. He was fascinated by the diversity and complexity of human civilization. One day, he decided to visit the ancient Egypt. He wanted to see the pyramids, the Sphinx, and the pharaohs. He set his device to the year 2500 BC and pressed the button. He arrived in the middle of the desert, near a large pyramid. He saw workers carrying stones and tools and overseers shouting orders. He also saw a group of people dressed in fine clothes and jewelry, riding on chariots. They were the royal family visiting the construction site. The time traveler was curious and decided to follow them. He blended in with the crowd and pretended to be a servant. He heard the pharaoh talking to his son, the prince. "My son, one day you will inherit this kingdom and this pyramid. This pyramid is a symbol of our power and glory. It will last forever, and it will protect your soul in the afterlife. You must cherish it and guard it well." The prince nodded and said, "Yes, father, I understand. I will honor your legacy and continue your work." The time traveler was impressed by the pharaoh's words and the prince's respect. This is a great civilization. They have built wonders that will stand the test of time. They have a strong sense of duty and pride. They value their past and their future. He decided to stay longer and learn more about the ancient Egypt. He spent several days observing their daily life, their religion, their art, and their science. He was amazed by their achievements and their wisdom. He also became fond of the prince, who was kind and generous. He saw him helping the poor, listening to the wise, and learning from the best. This is a good man. He has a noble heart and a bright mind. He will be a great leader and a great pharaoh. He decided to befriend him and to offer him his advice. He approached him one day and said, "Greetings, Your Highness. I am a traveler from a faraway land. I have come to admire your culture and your people. May I have a word with you?" The prince was intrigued and said, "Of course, traveler. You are welcome in my kingdom. What do you wish to say?" The time traveler said, "I wish to share with you some wisdom that I have learned from my travels. I have seen many things and many places, and I have learned a lot. I have learned that the most precious thing in life is time." The prince said, "Time? What do you mean by that?" The time traveler said, "Time is the essence of life. It is the measure of our existence. It is the gift that we have been given by the gods. It is the opportunity that we have to make a difference in the world. It is the resource that we have to use wisely and efficiently. It is the treasure that we have to value and appreciate." The prince said, "I see. But how do we value and appreciate time?" The time traveler said, "We value and appreciate time by living in the present, by being aware of the moment and the situation, by being grateful for what we have and what we can do, by being mindful of our actions and their consequences, by being attentive to our needs and our goals, by being focused on our purpose and our vision." The prince said, "I understand, but how do we live in the present?" The time traveler said, "We live in the present by not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, by not regretting our mistakes or fearing our challenges, by not clinging to our memories or dreaming of our fantasies, by not letting our past define us or our future limit us, by not missing our opportunities or wasting our potential, by not losing our hope or forgetting our joy." The prince said, "I agree, but how do we not dwell on the past or worry about the future?" The time traveler said, "We do not dwell on the past or worry about the future by accepting what is and what was, by learning from our experiences and our lessons, by forgiving ourselves and others, by healing our wounds and our scars, by moving on and moving forward, by growing and evolving, by changing and improving." The prince said, "I appreciate your words, traveler. You have given me a lot to think about. You have taught me a valuable lesson. You have shown me how to value and appreciate time. Thank you for your wisdom and your kindness." The time traveler said, "You are most welcome, Your Highness. I am glad that I could help you. I hope that you will apply what I have told you and that you will live your life to the fullest. I hope that you will make the most of your time and make every moment count." The prince said, "I will, traveler. I will. And I hope that you will do the same. I hope that you will enjoy your travels and that you will find what you are looking for. I hope that you will be happy and fulfilled." The time traveler said, "I will, Your Highness. I will, and I hope that we will meet again someday. I hope that we will remain friends and that we will share our stories and our insights. I hope that we will inspire each other and that we will make a difference in the world." The prince said, "I hope so too, traveler. I hope so too. Farewell, my friend. May the gods bless you and protect you." The time traveler said, "Farewell, my friend. May the gods bless you and protect you." They hugged each other and parted ways. The time traveler returned to his device and set it to his original time. He pressed the button and left. He arrived in his own time, in the year 2023. He looked around and saw a busy and chaotic world. He saw people rushing and stressing, working and consuming, fighting and competing. He saw people wasting their time on things that did not matter, things that did not last, things that did not satisfy. He felt sad and disappointed. This is a poor civilization. They have lost their sense of wonder and their sense of purpose. They do not value their past or their future. They do not value their time. He decided to change that. He decided to use his device and his knowledge to help people. He decided to travel to different times and places and to share his wisdom with people. He decided to teach them how to value and appreciate time. He decided to show them how to live in the present and how to make the most of their time and make every moment count. He did that for the rest of his life. He made many friends and touched many lives. He made a difference in the world. He was happy and fulfilled. He valued and appreciated his time. He lived in the present and made the most of his time and made every moment count.